Dude, so you missed it. After you guys went to training, we went back to town and we did that card game for that ring. I don't know if you remember that.
You did what?
We did that card game for that ring.
Oh man, I missed that. What'd you guys
Yeah.
do?
We rolled some dice and did some dice throws and rolled some more dice and then I won,
Sounds
so I got the ring.
invigorating.
It's a ring of protection, so it essentially gives me another point of armor class.
Nice. You won the
So
dice
my
game, huh?
armor class so my armor class essentially is 19 now.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah. I'm
Which
pretty
means he is
stoked
going to
to
be
get into
hard
combat
hit.
and just dive balls deep into the throng.
Yeah, man, and everybody will they missing doesn't mean they miss you. It also can mean they hit you and your armor just says nope, it doesn't even hit him.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuz I've got a shield too, so I'm just like
Yeah,
clapped
you're
hammer
just
face.
bouncing hits off your armor. That's fucking awesome.
And the thing I
Oh,
need to
that's gross.
remember is when we're in combat, I need to remember that as a bonus action, I can cast this spell called Spiritual Weapons. It's a level 2 spell, but it uh it lasts for a minute. It's a bonus action, so it's not concentration, and it just um I make melee spell attacks against creatures.
Wicked.
And just a reminder, in case anybody's wondering, a minute is about 10 rounds of combat.
I was wondering that. So blessing lasts for 10 rounds?
No,
By
blessing lasts until I remove the concentration.
Oh, okay. I thought it said a minute. So
No.
once everybody has gone once,
No,
that's a round, right?
it's concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
So
yes, each round is approximately 6 seconds.
where everybody moves.
Right. That's everybody all at the same time, 6 seconds.
Jeez, so a minute. Wow, that I mean that makes sense. Most fights of our size wouldn't last that long, but that's crazy.
Alright, so
I
where are
have a
we at?
think Kai said he'd be right
Yeah,
back.
he'll be right
But I do have a question regarding holy water. As a priest, can I just make holy water out of water?
back. You'd have to ask Kai. There's some kind of ritual or something, I think, maybe. I'm not sure.
Because I need holy water to cast bless.
Really,
Yes,
because that is
Uh,
an amazing ability.
it can be.
What does it do again?
uh, as my action, I can bless up to 3 creatures within my range, which is 30 feet. And whenever that target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, they get to roll an extra 4-sided die to add to that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's big. I'm
you'll
I'm
you'll go ahead.
It's
Sorry.
just usually I'm too there's priorities and it's not one of them.
I get that. It bless would be something you'd want to pop at the beginning, like right when there's any inkling you have that we're about to be in a fight. Pop bless and hit all three of us, and then you don't have to worry about it because it'll probably last the whole combat. If a minute is 10 fucking rounds, I mean, like our orc fight, my guess is that lasted 9 to 12 rounds, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So bless would have lasted through all of that. It's a,
It
a
did.
it's a
I blessed you guys in that fight.
You didn't have bless. That was something you
Yes.
got at level 3, right?
No, it's a level 1 spell. I blessed you guys in the orc fight.
I don't remember that happening at all.
Yeah, that's why uh Aiden started using his whatever, that critical hit where it gives him -5.
He only used
That wasn't during the orc fight. That was during the zombie fight.
Yeah, he only
Oh,
used that during the orc fight when he was
Blessings during the orc fight.
yeah,
maybe I
he
just
was hiding so he had advantage when he did that.
so it must have been the zombie fight, your call. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I did have that
I had
since level 1.
advantage, and I had a +2 because the orcs were all standing still after Kemmler had screamed for them to all stop.
Right.
So
You
I
you
went ahead
happened to hide, and then I was like, dude, stop the fight. And then he pulled it off, and then you fucking sniped him in the head, and then the zombies ate Og. Oh my god, Gog. Amazing
Okay,
ending.
on the subject of the holy water you were asking about, my understanding of this, and you might want to double check with Kai just to be absolutely sure. But as I understand it, that's the material cost of the spell, right? I'm looking at it in my book.
Right.
The sprinkling of holy water. Your material cost in any kind of spell, and this goes for Aiden too, can be
Hey, wake up!
from your holy symbol for a cleric. For a ranger, it would be a component pouch, which you'll find in the equipment. So you don't actually need that unless you do not have your holy symbol or did not have a component pouch.
Okay, cool.
And
Unless
for
it
a
lists
wizard,
gold piece value.
I don't see a component pouch
yeah,
in my
unless
inventory.
you don't yet. And you might want to buy one though.
Yeah, I've got my Amulet of Ass Kickery, so.
But as Kai was saying, unless it has a gold value attached to it, then you actually need that item.
Okay, well.
Like there's a scrying spell I think that requires a diamond or something.
Yeah, something like that. There's a couple things that require a diamond I was looking at. Anyway, I need to look at some spells while we're in town and stuff. So Kemmler is just, we're in the tavern, by the way, guys. While you guys went to break, we went back to the inn where we have our rooms.
Okay, so are we just doing our own thing for a minute till he gets back? Because if we are, Hind needs to go talk.
Go ahead.
What was the
Hey, wake up!
lion's head shields or whatever?
The Lion Shield Coster.
Yeah, I need to go there and buy Smith tools. I don't know if I told you guys, Derek and Kazan, but Hind is gonna go Smith, and when we do end up getting a house, he'll need to build a smithy, and he can start making us weapons.
Nice.
He's proficient in the tools, and when you put him in a smithy, in addition to those tools, he's gonna be rocking socks. That's why he asked about a smithy tool roll earlier, because if I had that, I probably would have saved every one of those chainmail outfits. So yeah,
Right now, my focus is on finding a better bow.
Yeah, we need to go.
And a pouch.
At least your current spells don't have any material things to it, so.
Yeah, that's not a priority for me. My priority is just a better bow. And
So yeah.
Jewelry attached.
Sorry. All right. Yeah. So Kai, I want to go to that place and buy the
Okay. Yeah.
tools.
Lenny greets you and helps you find some tools that'll be good for you.
You're the best. I love you. Thank you so much. And
It'll be 20 gold.
Okay, I'll get the gold.
Oof, and 8 pounds.
What did we do with the hobgoblin?
Oh, I meant to say it before we left. I carried the hobgoblin with me on our way back in.
That's right. We had the hobgoblin. So what did we do with that thing?
Hang on.
What does the local representative of the Lord's Alliance do with the hobgoblin?
There's a local representative, or is that me?
Everybody looks towards Hind.
Well, Hind definitely looks very carefully at Ollie and Aiden and says, "There is no reason to kill this man."
Is there a prison in town? Any kind of like a cell, maybe?
I step forward and I'm like,
It's a small town. I can't imagine they would.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but Darren took that red brand from us earlier.
That's true.
I would be fine with taking him to there. But we do need to get answers out of him first. But I think Darren would be a big help in that. We interrogated our red brand there. Why not interrogate our hobgoblin here at the same place?
He's either gonna be happy to see us, or he's gonna be very upset with us.
He better be happy. We just got back from solving all his problems. Twice. So you gave me those tools, right?
Aiden shrugs and mentions how he doesn't,
yeah, one second.
he doesn't kill disarmed prisoners anyway.
And I did spend the gold already, the 20. But while I'm... let's finish the store shit after the hobgoblin. Just to be safe. So, yeah. So Hind carries the hobgoblin to Darren's place. And calls out for him.
Does not seem to be around.
He doesn't. Well, can I take... I'm just gonna take, the hobgoblin to that shed where we interrogated the Red Brand.
Sorry, what about the interrogated?
That was in a shed, right? I don't clearly remember, but Darren had
Yeah.
a special place where we took that Red Brand.
The door to that is open.
Okay, yeah, we let's head on in there.
Sounds good.
Is the chair still there?
That moved on its own.
I did that. Sorry.
I saw something move. I'm like, what the hell is that? Yes.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and plop the tied hobgoblin, assuming he's alive and awake, into the chair.
He's awake by now. He's kind of glaring at you ruthfully. Ruthlessly. Ruefully? Ruefully. That's the one.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I looks at you with big wide eyes. You really like me?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hold up that note that we took off of his buddy with Kimmler's face on it. You looking for this guy?
We were, till you drove us all off.
Black
He
Spider.
speaks kind of bad common.
Black Spider, a little symbol down in the corner. You work for him?
He looks kind of frightened when you say that, but he silently nods.
He's a drow.
His eyes kind of grow wide, and then he scowls at you again.
You know Glassstaff?
I don't know. No, he doesn't.
Okay. Where is the Black Spider?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Well, that's
I
up to
step
you.
forward. I'm gonna make an intimidation roll if that's cool with you.
My man.
Sure.
You're gonna tell us where this black spider is?
No.
Aw.
Can I clarify something on rulings? When we're doing ability checks like this, what are our options as far as helping each other? Like if two...
Aid ability?
So if I don't...
There's a help ability, hold on.
I thought
I
there was a way
actually
for
have a
2 party
spell.
members to do something like that.
I actually have a spell that can do that. Or I can cast a spell and give you a 4-sided die to add to your ability check.
That's fucking handy.
It's called guidance.
Holy shit. That's great. What is the die?
A 4-sided die, I'm pretty sure.
A D4?
I was looking at it just a second ago.
Do you have it, or it's an option?
No, he could learn it when he gets another cantrip, though. That is rife for exploit, so...
Well, it's an action. It's a concentration spell that lasts up to a minute. It's a freaking cantrip.
But it's not
Yeah,
something
it's
you
a
have.
4-sided die.
But it's pretty nice ability to have for sure.
Yeah, it's not something I have on right now.
Okay. So
Aiden pulls Hind aside.
wait.
It'll...
Oh, what? Why do you keep saying wait every time I'm trying to do something?
Because he's about to answer something for me.
It's
Okay.
it's gonna depend. I don't want to get into a case where we're like, oh, we're just gonna keep rolling until we get it. So it's either going to give like whoever is proficient in it will get a chance, and then others can help either by adding advantage or by adding 2 or 5 to the roll.
Okay.
So like in
So
this case, Kemmler is
he's proficient.
proficient. So it'll be like a charisma check. So I rolled the wrong die. Hold on. So it would be charisma check against him. If one of you guys want to help, you'd have to be proficient in that, and then you could give him advantage.
So if we're also proficient in the skill, we can assist in the ability check from here on out?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Well, I am
nobody
not,
else is
so I
proficient in
cannot.
Intimidation, right?
It does not look like it.
I don't think so. All right. Well,
Okay, I'm sorry, Aiden. Go ahead.
Nope.
I just had to know how that worked.
yeah. Go ahead, man. What do you got?
So Aiden pulls Hind aside and asks him how he feels about torture.
Not great. If you promise to leave him alive, I can take a step out.
Aiden looks over at Kemmler and asks the same question.
I am not gonna abide by torture. As a living being, we all deserve the respect.
What? Wow.
Aiden shrugs and goes back off into the corner.
I thought
how-
Kemmler was neutral something.
Neutral good. But
He's
his
also
driving
a
factor
life cleric.
is right.
That's a
His
good point.
driving factor is respect for life and people.
Nice. Okay, I like that.
In
I'm
goblinoids.
chaotic good, so I'm not above.
He's a
torture.
humanoid.
Hind is about the bigger picture. Hind is lawful good, but he's about protecting society as a whole and following laws and guidelines, and this guy's clearly already broken them. So he wants him alive, but he's not like he's gonna take a weaker stance than Kemmler on interrogation at this point.
On
Well, just-
individual rights.
And
Just-
while
yeah,
Aiden's
exactly.
while Aiden's not above torture, he'll only do it if the rest of the group agrees.
Just a side note out of character for just a second. I would clearly put torture in the evil category, not neutral or good at all.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay. That
This is the
chaotic
man who
good had
straight
a-
up murderated the mage.
Okay, so
You got a
Um,
point there. You got a point there. So if you wanted to interrogate, you'd have to fool Hind, basically.
But we can interrogate him. Fine. It just torture.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I just
interrogation
tried
is
to
what I
intimidate
thought
him,
of.
and I
when-
coughed in his face, so it didn't really work very well.
It seems to have worked better than you might have imagined. He doesn't seem as quite as resolute.
Nice.
He's kind of
Trying to
tugging at
remember
his
what we were
bonds, kind of puffing his chest out at Hind.
At Hind?
At Hind.
Yes.
What's his response to what Kemmler said? You're gonna tell us what you know.
He kind of dismissed him, like, I'll never tell you, and then is kind of fronting on Hind a little.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do my own intimidation, since that
Hey,
seems to
wake
be
up.
where it is. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull.
Give me a history check.
Oh, okay. Bam!
Look at that.
Good roll.
You seem to remember in your military kind of training and stuff that hobgoblins are very they're warlike, but they're very disciplined warriors too. and conquest and defeating foes is foremost in their psyche. So he kind of seems to be challenging you, since you seem to be the most martial of the group here.
Interesting. First, I want to point off that Hind has no military background whatsoever. But
You got big shoulders.
Hey,
and
wake up.
armor, so.
I'm a dock hand. I got buff lifting shit. But yeah, okay. So when he puffs his shoulders out, I guess I'll do a fake back down and look at Kemmler and say, just be nice to him, man. Just don't make him angry. He could hurt us.
Kemmler.
Kemmler was a soldier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kemmler's a soldier.
We
Should I do
have
a
nothing
deception
to
check?
fear from this petty hobgoblin. What did you
I'm
say?
kind of curious if he knows where the castle is.
I
The
asked
cog
if I should do
whisperer
a
would know where that
deception
is.
check to see if I'd let him have his win or not.
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, you just rolled the history. Did you want to roll something else, or?
Yeah,
do
you said
something
he was puffing his chest out at me like he was challenging me, so I pretended to
Yeah.
back down, let him have his way.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were okay. He kind of snuffs at you and he's like, "Didn't think so. How about you, little soldier?" He turns back to Kemmler.
Where is Cragmaw Keep?
You can kill me, or I can tell you.
What?
What was that?
He kind of stops and then just thinks about it a little bit. He's like, I'll take you.
You'll take us? How about you just tell us what it is?
You're not worthy of knowing.
He's just as
If
likely
we
to take us
aren't
to his
worthy,
camp.
if we aren't worthy of knowing, then why are we worthy of being taken there?
What?
Remember, Kai mentioned that his common's really bad. He probably is halfway understanding what you're saying right now.
That's fair.
Aiden looks over and gruffly asks, "Why are you gonna take us?"
Sorry, I had to turn my fan on. No, I take you to death. Take these chains off me and I'll fight you for it.
You want a one-on-one fight for the information?
You kind of, have you bound his feet?
That's on
Yes,
Drax.
we bound his hands and his feet.
Yeah, okay. He kind of tries to kick towards Kemmler. So I'll take
Okay.
the one that's worth the gold.
Kemmler walks over to Hind and Aiden. You think we should try to fight this thing for information?
I think so, but keep in mind that while we need to disarm him because we need to go where he needs to take us, he will try to kill you.
Right.
I think...
It will be a tough fight.
Go ahead, Ollie.
You've already beaten him once. There's no reason
He's
to
a
let this guy
hobgoblin.
loose. There's no telling what this guy may try.
I think
Tries anything, I can stand by with the bow.
we're not under any threat from anything he may try, but we need the information out of him. I believe we need him to believe with all his heart that he can go free if he gives us his information. And I look at Ollie.
Yeah, the problem with that is he'll do what I would do. He'll tell you exactly what you want to hear, and it'll be a lie.
Fuck.
Spits at Ollie. Something that small shouldn't have a voice.
Hind giggles a little bit.
Aiden looks over and says, I wouldn't talk that way to an assassin.
Who said anything about an assassin?
Trying to scare him.
Oh.
He's sassy. What?
You know, talk good.
Never mind.
Um.
Idiot hobgoblin.
Fight me or I win.
Well then,
Fight him. Fight him.
I don't think that's an
Aiden
awful
has a
idea.
glow in his eyes. Do you want him, Hind, or should I?
He wants Kemmler. Let's give him what he wants.
You wanna
Kemmler's
give
already
him the
wounded.
cleric.
All the better.
I don't think this is going to go well.
Aiden,
Oh.
Aiden,
Technically,
Aiden
this
is
guy's
Okay.
wounded too.
All right.
You
Well,
want to give him the cleric.
Yes, yes, I do. Should be a
I'm
good
going
fight.
to use a spell to heal real quick, and then we're gonna throw down some fisticuffs.
How
Aiden
far
for
is
drugs. I think this is a terrible idea.
how far is
Saunters off to a corner.
sorry? How far
How
is
far
Sister
is that?
Garel's place from here?
Not very far.
It's
You
like
guys
2
didn't-
buildings over.
Talk to her when we came back, right?
Well, I was actually
No.
thinking about running over there real quick in essence she's seen Darren.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go do that while we do this.
Want to split the party?
you're
Go
just
right
like-
ahead.
Well, I know that's a thing, and
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just wait until we're done here.
I think we've rolled that dice enough times.
Ollie walks out the door, and the polymorphed dragon drops his hobgoblin look.
Nice.
Not
What?
that Ollie would have made any difference if, I mean, God, we could have 8 of us and we'd still die at this point.
Yeah. And 8 pieces of meat turned into fried
Meat.
pork.
I don't know. Thinking about our fucking close escapes the other couple of times we've done this, I think somehow we'd come out on top.
Right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Dragons are pretty.
We'd make it out, but Drax would die.
I am a dwarf.
Oh.
Fuck you, dragon. And the rest of you are just sneaking away, and the dragon just eats me, and you guys are gone.
Alright,
And
so
you
keep
make
going
another
on top.
character.
Alright,
Yeah, let's
so
let's
I'm
set
gonna
up Kemmler.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself real quick, just so that I'm not wounded.
I'll give him my potion of healing as well.
Nah, I'm good.
No, you're right.
I'm good
That's a
with
waste
that.
of that.
I'll be alright. Okay. 24 health, or 26 health should be plenty. Alright, so we step into the ring with this goblin, and I guess we roll initiative, huh?
Nice.
That thing still beats me because I'm -1. So the hobgoblin takes the first swing as
Well,
we
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He'd have to beat your roll still.
What?
He'd have
Oh,
to
he rolled
beat
an
your roll. Oh, he did?
No. Yeah, I was like, he already has an assigned initiative roll.
Oh, so you all are fisticuffs, not weapons. Nice.
Yeah, it's just punching each other.
Cool.
This should be good.
Right, I don't want to kill this thing.
Kai, can you set up the map like he did?
Yeah, hold on.
Aiden props his bow on the ground, leans against it, watching the fight intently. Dwarf, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
What are those pom-poms? Oh, shit.
Couple thousand years too early for that
I was gonna say, Hind says, what about bombs?
one.
Too early for that, too. What do you even go with there? Oh, there we go. You want your mom.
Aiden smiles and says, I heard dwarven women are hairy. like
Alrighty.
fucking
Awesome.
rules, those.
It'll work. So we untie the hobgoblin.
Wow,
Someone
this
should
ring
obviously
looks
stand in
ominous
front
as
of the
fuck.
door.
I'm gonna go on record here and say this is a really bad idea.
I
It's
think I
whatever.
already
It's
said
fist.
that.
It's fist fighting a goblin. I don't.
With all three of us watching, was he got a nuke
Yeah, I
under
don't
his
see.
pajamas? I don't think so.
Yeah, his drafty loincloth was hiding a nuke.
So he rushes right up to you and tries to swing at you with his meat bags.
His meat bags.
Whiff with an 11.
Put it.
He's gonna smack the dwarf in the face with his ball sack.
All right.
One thing too to notice, Kemmler, you got an 18 armor class still. You have that effects. You see the ring AC save 1.
Right.
That def affects +1. So it's not displayed on your character sheet, but in all the rolls it is being included. That
Right,
extra
I figured it was.
one, so
I saw you doing that when I got off. I got you.
excellent. So he takes a punch at you and fails.
So just to clarify something, we looted
also-
scale mail 4 times, and he was one of them. So he doesn't have any scale mail on him.
Not that you can see. It was chainmail, but yeah.
Chainmail, yeah. So his
I'm not
AC.
using my shield, obviously. I'm not fist fighting this goblin with a shield, so my armor class is only 16 plus the 1.
Nice.
So he's
Nice,
still
and
wouldn't
you
have
can
hit
do
me.
that in inventory, which is nice.
Right. It's really cool. I'm also not using my super awesome ruined warhammer. So if I take that off, does it automatically give me the ability to just use my fist? No. How would we do that? Or should I just use my warhammer?
In Critical Role, they
Let's
just
do
use
this.
D6s, but
They
As-
just use what?
as much as they change the game, there's probably something different.
There you go. So now you can use it.
Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna punch this guy. Yeah.
Nice, 17 to hit. Whack. Hind whistles.
Just get it. Just a good gut punch there, and he kind of staggers back a little bit.
You guess you gotta pass the turn to the goblin. Guys, sorry.
There you go. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh, a dexterity save, sorry. There you go.
Nice.
Okay,
18.
and there's your +1 there. So
It
he tries
negates
to
my
kick,
negative one.
he tries to kick sand up into your face, but doesn't seem to work. And then he takes another swing at you.
Dirty hobgoblin. I'm gonna kick your arse.
Miss with a 14.
He starts to move back a little bit too, so you're gonna have -2 to this hit.
Okay. Yeah.
15 to hit.
Doesn't even matter.
Mac.
Whack.
So you just,
Alright.
you just follow
Just
him as he moves back and
Deck
just punch him.
Shit out of him.
Yeah, he just catches chin.
Woo!
Just kind of falls back and arms all splayed out.
Yeah, Kemmler.
Yeah. Now you're gonna tell us what we wanna know.
He's unconscious.
Oh. Never
Uh,
mind.
Told ya.
Hind starts laughing.
So we're gonna
Aiden
tie him
chuckles,
back up.
Picks him up, takes him back in the shed, and ties him back up.
Yep.
Sure. He eventually recovers and he seems cowed now. And he's like, it's the castle. It's in the woods. Let me see where it is. To the woods. Due north. Just keep going north.
What are we looking for right now?
This is Cragmaw
Cragmaw
Castle,
Castle.
where the Black Spider is.
Ah. Okay. To the north, huh?
I'm curious if he knows anything more about the black spider.
Who gave you the mission? Who gave you this note to find our dwarven friend here?
You saw the symbol? It was him.
I doubt the black spider handed this to you himself.
One of his lieutenants.
Have you ever seen him?
I looked away.
Does he carry a sword? Does he carry a staff, dagger, bow?
I grab his face and I turn it back towards us. Have you ever seen the black spider?
He spits in your face.
Ooh. I wipe it off my face and I wipe it back onto his. And I stand up and I walk away.
Aiden walks up and backhands him with a glove. If you don't want to get your ass kicked again, you'll tell us what we need to know.
I don't think we're getting anything else out of him.
Kimmler just kind of is in the corner and he kind of doesn't like to see that.
King Grawl gave it to me.
Tell us who King Grawl is.
The king?
King of
The king?
All of us?
goblins?
And the bugbears and the hobgoblins, all of us.
Hind looks visibly sick.
What was
He-
that?
He's done talking.
King Grawl. Grol.
Well, that's more than we knew earlier.
Was that the guy that killed Avon?
No, that was Clark.
That was Clark.
You know Clark? Is he
Wrong.
there?
Hind gags and runs out of the
Several
cabin.
long ago.
He's done with this.
Yeah, let's... I don't think we're getting anything else out of him. Let's see if we can find Darren, tell him what we've got in his shed.
Right? We better go find Darren.
Aiden walks out of the cabin, claps Hind on the shoulder, and asks if he's okay.
Yes, I'm okay. There's no vomit, but you can tell Hind is not okay.
Hind, you seem quite sick, my friend. Is there something wrong?
They I don't have words for what happened. It was Ollie doesn't remember, but I do. It was very, very ugly in there. I don't have words.
Referring to your elf friend.
Yes.
That was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I'm
can't-
sorry. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Kimmler.
Of course, believe me, Avon is in a better place.
I believe that as well.
You said his god was Ogma?
We went there pursuing the same visions that Aiden has now, yes. That's how I know that I'm on the right track.
Well, I was just gonna say, we will take care of that. Don't
Aiden
you worry,
nods.
Hind.
Aiden nods and comments, "We're family now. We stick together.
That does help.
You're with
Aye.
us."
That does help. But I will
Aye.
tell you, I don't know what I will do when I see those goblins. I don't know.
Well, we'll have a fun time of it, Hind.
He looks truly confused.
I think it would be in our best interest to talk to this ride-off first, just in case this guy's lying to us. Druid,
Talk to who?
the druid that my aunt talked about,
Up in...
Right.
up in Thundertree.
Oh, for the love of God.
That is a long way, though, isn't it?
That's not what I meant, but you are right.
I agree, but let's drop this hobgoblin off first before we make our way.
What's this star next to my name?
Inspiration.
And then I think Hind needs a drink.
Yeah.
We do need to rest, recuperate. I need... Hind will be okay stepping away from the hobgoblin if we leave some way for Darren to know that the hobgoblin is there when Darren returns.
Yeah, just walk into his shed. Oh shit!
I don't exactly have pen and paper though, so I don't know what to
Let's
do.
see, do I've got...
Well, Ollie, were you gonna go talk to the sister?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her and see if she knows where he's at.
Talk to Garail?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good idea. I'll stay on the shed. Hind will stay on the shed and watch for either Darren or for escape attempts.
All right.
Aiden,
Aiden,
stick
or
around
Aiden.
as well.
All right, I will accompany Ollie.
Okay. So you guys walk over to the sister's house, knock on the door. She comes to the door. There are fresh bruises on her forearms, and there's some blood trickling from her ears. She says,
Jesus.
"Oh, it's you again. Hello, hello, hello.
Christ.
Hey, you.
What? Where?" She kind of turns around a little bit and seems to sprain her neck.
Oh my!
I like this chick.
Sister Garail, are you okay?
I'm just fine. How are you?
Hang
Look
on,
like
pause
you
real
were in
quick.
A little bit of a fight.
Just so you know, Derek, this has been every time we see her, she just trips and falls and hurts herself constantly.
Alright.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Y'all made it sound like she was possessed there for a second.
Yeah,
She's
blood
very
coming out her
klutzy.
ears. It's like, man, who just beat the shit out of you?
She wanted to come with
Anyway.
us to find that Agatha ghost, and I'm glad we
Speaking
didn't bring her.
cookies.
Ooh, cookies. Well, would you happen to mind exchanging a little bit of cookies for a little bit of healing?
Okay.
I do like cookies.
And she goes
So-
and gets about 4 cookies for each of you.
Yeah, score. So I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to use.
That dwarf
Here
eats my
wounds.
cookies, I swear to God.
So she gives us our cookies. I just kind of take her hands, just kind of some healing energy into her.
I know
She
this
uses
is out of context, but one of you should mention the fact that Agatha was a ghost.
Right, right. Oh, don't worry.
Thank you. I feel much better.
Of course, of course. So we've got a couple of things.
Oh, what's that?
First thing, why didn't you happen to tell us that Agatha was a ghost?
Well, everybody knows she's a banshee. It's Agatha the Banshee.
Oh, well, thank you. We aren't from around here.
I mean, everybody.
Well, the next time you talk to somebody about Agatha, you might want to drop that hint because we weren't aware. We
I'll
almost
take a
got
note.
killed.
Let me get a pencil.
No,
I
it's
start-
okay.
Oh God!
It's-
Don't let her go near pencils.
She's like, oh, okay. She comes back.
Anyway,
Quick
She stumbles
bio.
into you a little bit, though.
oh, careful. What did we find out about Bogentle? We have to go to, what castle? We had to go somewhere for that.
The spell book belonged to, and I didn't get the name, 100 years ago.
Hind has the notes.
I'll go ask Hind for the notes.
Okay. You relate that the book is in Erebor, traded to the mage Cernoth.
Cernoth, yes.
She kind of thinks on that a little bit. She's like, "Ha, I see. I don't know those names, but I'll report back. Thank you so very, very much."
Of course, of course. Why again did you need that information?
I was tasked to find it out, and you know, I'm a little klutzy and couldn't make it.
Who gave you that task?
My superiors.
Who do those happen to be?
Okay, I'm back.
And she's like, wait right here. She turns around and walks back into her house. You hear clanging, falling, and stuff like that.
Temple.
Kevin looks over at Ollie. I hope she lasts long enough to give us the
Kai rolls a dice or two. She dies on the way to the door.
You guys smell smoke as she comes back.
Oh, fucking hell.
Is everything okay back in your house? Smells a little bit, charred.
She comes back and she kind of like is peeking around behind you guys, out kind of, you know, looking to see if anybody is observing anything. She's like, can you keep a secret?
Of course. What about you, Ollie?
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, we're trustworthy.
She kind of pats Ollie on the head. I'm with the Harpers. And she does a little shh sound.
Really?
Do we need to do a history check to see if we know what that is?
No, although we can review that here. Hold on.
It's one of the guilds, like the Lords, right? The Lords Alliance.
Yes.
Another little bit of warning. Hind is stupidly proud of his membership in the Lords Alliance. Like, really, really, really proud.
Don't worry about it. The
So-
Harps and Lords Alliance are they're friendly.
Well, it's everything that his character's built on. Belonging, being somebody, doing something, protecting everybody. It's so right up his alley.
So the Harpers are basically they're like a decentralized grassroots kind of secret good guys cell kind of thing. They have a lot of you know, noble members. They pride themselves on integrity and incorruptibility. They don't really seek power or glory. They just look for kind of fair and equal treatment for everybody. They're really good spies. A lot of infiltrators. They use guises and secret identities, and they kind of look for kind of good guy spies sort of thing.
So it's
So that-
like a good CIA.
Yeah, kind of.
Huh.
Much less organized than the CIA, though.
It's kind of like a cultivation of information everywhere.
It's like rogues with chaotic good alliances.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
that's cool. That's cool. Good to know. Good
And
to
a lot
know.
of like druids and rangers and kind of the nature sort of people are often drawn to that.
Bards in particular, a lot of bards are assumed to be members of the Harpers, whether they are or not.
Indeed.
Interesting. It's funny because they're called Harpers. Get it?
Ha! Ha!
I couldn't help myself. Anyway. Good to know. Good to know. Is there anything interesting that we might get to know about the area? Or that the
Well,
Harpers
there's a
might
meeting
have
going on.
Ooh, a
Well, not a
meeting.
Harper meeting, but a meeting at the town hall.
A secret meeting?
Well, I don't know if it's secret or not, but Harv and Wester, he called together all the big names in the town, and they were having a bit of a talk.
Here in
Sounds like-
Fandale.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like we
just
should
over
invite
there.
ourselves.
She kind of points across to the there's like the town halls. Town Master's Hall is like right across the square from you guys.
I think we might have to go see what's going on there.
Oh, which does, by the way, have a small but serviceable jail in the cellar.
Before we go
Oh,
there, I
nice.
just want to ask her a quick question. If she do you happen to have a amulet of Timora by chance?
I think I do. Let me check. And she goes back to like a chest that kind of open, and there's all sorts of like bladed weapons and sharp instruments and stuff in it. She says, yeah, I think it's in here. Starts rummaging.
While I was gone, did you guys ask about Darren?
No, we're gonna
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
He's probably at that
What
meeting,
is
though.
all that? What do you have all those weapons for?
Just the girl needs to be prepared. Here's one in a shredded hand. Reaches out and hands you the amulet you were looking for.
Jesus.
Thank you very much. They give her 20 gold for that. I know it's worth less than that, but I'm gonna give her 20 just as a donation.
She eyes large as saucers, and she's like, thank you so very much.
Thank
Holy
you.
cow.
Of course.
Is that all then?
All right. Oh, by the way, one last thing. Do you
Yes.
happen to know where Darren is? Is he at this meeting?
I did see him go into the meeting, yes.
Good to know. Thank you very much, sister.
You're welcome.
The blessings of Tamura upon you.
Give me a dexterity save.
Dexterity.
She goes to close the door, and it comes off its hinges and falls.
You got a fucking 0. It's not even on the dice.
Oh, fuck.
So the door comes off its hinges right into your face. She helps pick it up, and she's like, "You are so clumsy."
Ollie is just standing there, wide-eyed, like, oh my god.
Kemmler is dumbfounded.
It's slightly bruised.
Tamura indeed. Oh.
Doesn't she worship the goddess of luck?
Yes. If I were as close as her, I would
That
too.
is why it's so funny, dude. Because I just mentioned the blessings of the god of luck. And as I say that, I get a 0.
I feel like there's omens to be had.
Oh, Christ.
You can take your god and shove it.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Whew. That was funny.
Oh, man. The moment you said that, my heart sank because I was like, oh no. Sure enough. Alright, so we go back to the party. The whole time Ollie's just laughing at me.
Yes.
So, me and Aiden are still standing guard outside the shed when they come back?
Ah, yes, the shit.
Outside?
Outside.
Yeah,
yes.
outside, yeah.
You left him alone in there?
It's
I-
a fucking hobgoblin.
Aiden,
Yeah,
or
it's a
Hind,
fucking hobgoblin.
Hind
That's
opens
true,
the
it's
door
a
real quick.
hobgoblin.
Is he still in there? Is everything still fine?
Yes.
Aiden looks inside and sees the hobgoblin still sitting there tied to the chair. Looks good to me.
He's kind of
still there.
just ruminating.
Marinating.
Ruminating.
Alright, yeah, so I turned to them and said, what'd you guys find out?
I guess there is a town meeting. Darren, I guess, is there.
Well, that's a good start. Aiden still needs to speak to, Sister Grail, though.
Yes, yes, he does. He
By the way,
kind of
speak
leans
to her.
into you guys. Apparently, she's a harper.
Really? Interesting.
So much for a
I don't
secret,
know
huh,
how-
Himmler?
I don't know how good of one, but, you know. The party deserves to know.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell anybody. Look over at Aiden.
I don't. Right, we look at Aiden. Who is he gonna tell?
Aiden just shrugs.
Aiden doesn't care. It's all good. Aiden might be a harper himself. Who knows?
That's a good point. Looks quizzically at Aiden.
Don't look at me. I'm not a harper.
So, did Sister
I'm
Girl
the
tell us that
man.
the prison cell at the town hall?
Yes,
No,
we should-
but you guys would have known that.
Okay.
Right.
Sildar
We
would
should
have
take-
mentioned that
We
when
should take
he,
the hub.
the
Oh,
guy-
Yeah, Hind picks up his hobgoblin backpack and says, "Let's head to that meeting."
Indeed. I.
Oh, that's yes. Okay, so you
Aye.
guys.
Oh, that's
you know,
yes.
Start dragging this hobgoblin across the town square. The townmaster's hall is just south of the. I mean, you passed it a couple times now, going back and forth between the inn and the coster there. It's a sturdy, strong walls. There's a pitched wooden roof, and there's a bell tower in the back. Now that you're kind of paying attention to it, you notice that there's a wanted poster on a board next to the front door, written in common, and it says, "Reward, orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice
Didn't we
bears
kill
the
those orcs?
town seal and its indecipherable signature.
Yeah, I go up and I pull that wanted poster off the wall and roll it up and take it with us inside.
Right.
I nod.
So you go inside, and there seems to be an argument just coming to a fevered pitch. You see Darren is in there, a couple other men from the town, and then there's they're all kind of yelling at this one just very fat, very overly large man who seems to be just kind of like, you know, dismissing them and, you know, get out, get out, get out, get out. You know, and Darren kind of like turns with a puff and walks over, and do you guys bring the hobgoblin inside?
Yeah, I still have him over my
So,
shoulder.
He comes up. Oh, okay. He just stops when he sees Hind with his hobgoblin. He's like, "What's going on here?"
We hoped you could send this the way you sent that red brand.
And he kind of thinks about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I could have that. Sure. Is he dead?"
No, he's perfectly fine. I pat him on the butt.
He kind of squirms a little bit. Says, okay, and he kind of motions over to two strapping young lads, and they come over and offer to take the hobgoblin off your hands.
Hand him over.
What's going on here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, Harbin, he's just being Harbin. You know, now that the red brands are not an issue anymore, he's thinking that we just don't need to defend the town or anything anymore, and wants to, you know, change all sorts of things. I don't know. I can't talk about him right now.
Is he who I need to talk to about this? And I hold up the wanted poster.
Yeah, he's one of those orcs dead for a long time. I don't know why, though. Yeah, he's right over there. Points at the guy.
By the way, Darren, we looked into those undead. It was a necromancer. He was looking into the origins of that tower.
Is that
We never
so?
really figured it out, but we dealt with him, so that's all taken care of.
Well, that is pretty amazing.
And it turned out he was the red wizard from Thay.
And he kind of stops. He's like, "Thay, really? This far west?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
had the tattoo and everything.
Which tattoo exactly?
I cough awkwardly.
Necromancer.
I
from
see.
his forehead.
And what has happened to this?
More awkward
This
coughs.
He's dead.
I see.
Yes.
I do appreciate you looking into this for me. It's good to know that the ruins there won't be disturbed by the undead anymore.
Indeed, the undead are a vile pestilence upon the world.
Indeed.
They are.
Well, we'll let you get back to it, then.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you again for helping out with that.
Thank you, thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.
And he kind of walks out the door.
Do the
Alright, let's
the
talk
young
to
lads with
this-
the hobgoblin follow him?
Yeah.
I kind of do a finger gun at the hobgoblin and wink at him.
Okay.
You're a weirdo. Hind, attention!
Ah, what?
Let's go talk to that. What was his name? Hagen?
Harbin.
Harbin.
I'll walk up in front and just reach up and put that wanted poster on his desk or wherever he's at.
Hello, Hargen.
I've had enough of all of you. Please just go. Oh, I'm
Excuse
sorry.
me.
Who are you?
My name is Kemmler. This is my friend Hind. The halfling here is Ollie. And then we've got our ranger friend over there, Aiden.
Oh, well, hello. Are you new to town?
We are.
You could say that.
Well, welcome to Vandalin. I am Harbin Wester. I am the current town master and a banker.
Aiden
banker.
inquires as to who he thought we were.
Oh, never mind that. Just some local busy buzzy.
We took care of your orc problem.
My
We
orc
also took care
Oh.
of your red brand problem.
Well, yes, they were just discussing that. They were just a mercenary guild, not that much trouble, really. The orcs, though, that is good. Do you have proof that you have killed them all?
Well, I've got this bruise here, and I pull up my shirt, and I've got this one over here, and this is where he tried to stab me.
Hind looks at the wounds from where he died at least twice. He can't even remember the number, and says, "Look at these here."
Oh,
Aiden
oh,
takes off
indeed.
his shirt and shows a massive bruise, and I got hit by a tree trunk.
It's just like
That's
the
right,
that
they
scene
had an
from
ogre.
Jaws where they're all comparing scars.
Yes.
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 Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. Well, yes. Let me get the reward for that. And he grabs the paper away from you. And he kind of goes back to a desk and kind of looks up at you suspiciously as he kind of hides the chest that he's accessing. He comes back and he's like, here you all are. And he gives the group 100 gold pieces.
What did the poster say?
Just reward.
Okay.
I'm okay with 100 gold pieces.
Yo, so am I.
For killing all those orcs?
That's worth it, bro. 25 gold pieces a piece for that fucking fiasco.
Actually, it really isn't.
No.
It really is.
But this guy's a greedy bastard, and we're not going to get anything more from him, so...
Yeah, I mean, Hind wouldn't say anything.
I'm okay. Anyway, so what seems to be the problem with the townsfolk?
Oh, they're just, I was, well, I'm going to be moving into the manor up there, and, we were talking about taxes and things like that. Don't mind yourself at all about it. Everything is just fine. I'm very comfortable. You do not need to worry about me.
You know,
I don't
if-
think you understand. Go ahead, Ollie.
no, go ahead.
No, after you.
And he just keeps rapidly looking back and forth between the two.
I was just gonna say, if you need anybody to help you fix it up, I might be available.
Available, like, for entertaining the children, or?
No, for helping build the place back up. I'm a carpenter.
Oh, no, we need normal-sized doors.
Huh, I see.
Ha! Hind laughs.
Ollie's just got this
Kemmler just kind
if
of
looks
sighs.
could kill.
Aiden chuckles. dwarf there
this
is missing
later.
quite a bit of hair, I think.
Indeed.
Indeed he is. I stroke my beard quite proudly. I need to pay more attention to my beard. I'm a dwarf.
Indeed. You should like hang things off it and everything.
Your beard
Yeah,
is feeling neglected.
I should spend time every night brushing it and braiding it.
You should be braiding bones from your kills into that thing.
I'm not that kind of dwarf.
That's true. That's true.
Just because this guy has pissed me off, I want to take a real good look at where he put that chest.
You see exactly where you put that chest.
Okay.
I want to do an insight check on the. I should have thought of this earlier. The amount, how he was looking when he gave us the reward of 100 gold.
Okay. Looked very generous.
Is anybody
Right.
anybody proficient in insight?
Check.
Not I.
No, I have
Not I.
perception.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Bastard gets away with it.
I think we should head back.
I agree.
Out of character question. Sildard asked you to get to Cragmar Castle, right?
We have a lot of reasons to get to Cragmar Castle.
I don't honestly remember him ever specifically mentioning Kragmaw. No.
What I have from Sildar is Sildar's member of the Lord's Alliance. He Black Spider took Gundren Rockseeker. Is all I've got under him. I don't have anything about him telling us specifically to look.
Yeah, he never mentioned Kragmaw.
I apologize for that. At one point, he would have encouraged you to keep pressure on the Cragmaw goblins, and would have offered you a reward if you could locate the castle.
Oh. Well, that would have very much excited Hind as wanting to climb in the ranks of the Lord's Alliance. So Hind's all about finding Kragmaw then.
It's a pretty hefty reward, too.
On top of Avon's quest.
So, do we want to go looking for it just ourselves, or should we go talk to this druid that Mayan talked about first?
What did the druid supposedly have for us?
Just information on where that would be.
Let's hit the druid then. Hit up the druid.
Actually, I think we have a better lead on that. I think if Aiden were to discuss his visions with Sister Garael, which was the whole reason we were coming here to begin with, way back when,
Yes, I need to go see her.
Garael would give us what we need, is my guess.
You
So,
already asked her where it was, though, right?
Right, and she said she didn't know anything about Cragmar Castle, remember?
Yeah, that's what I
That can't be
remember.
true.
Then why would those visions lead us to her?
Yeah, there's something I missed.
It wasn't that the visions led you to her. You heard about her, right? Read
No,
your story.
no, the visions.
The visions led us to a sister.
Your vision suggests that Sister Garael, priest of Tamora, the goddess of luck, can aid you in the town of Fandalen. So
Yeah.
I personally need to go see her.
Yeah.
Can I just, out of character, the way I'm understanding that isn't that she would help specifically with the visions, but she would help with the situation in Phandalin, which involved the red brands, which led to everything else, led to us finding Glassstaff, led to us finding Black Spider, led to us hearing about Cragmaw and where it might be. That's how I'm
Right.
understanding that.
Also, out of character, that particular character has changed drastically from what's in the book. And I didn't know about Aiden's backstory when I made those changes, so she probably doesn't know anything.
I think
Okay.
the druid's our best bet.
Alright, let's go see a druid.
Unless you guys
Also-
want to just take the Hobgoblin's advice and just go north and travel into God knows what.
No, let's go see the druid.
We really
Remember
didn't
where?
get a whole lot out of that hobgoblin.
While I'm all for just going north and grabbing a ton of XP on the way to find God knows what and God knows where.
Thundertree is north, so
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure on the map Thundertree is north, so...
So now that we're back into character, as soon as somebody, whoever it is, first mentions Thundertree, Hind goes dark,
Can I get a map?
storm-faced.
yep.
And
Hind.
at the end of the conversation, when the whole group has decided to go to Thundertree, Hind says, "Thundertree, I can go there. I can go back. I can do
Bach,
this."
wait, hold on. Bach, what do you mean, Bach?
He kind of swallows. I grew up in Thundertree, and in my childhood,
Thundertree a ruin?
yes, it is now.
Oh,
When
I'm so sorry, Hind.
yes, the dragon came. It dislodged my whole family. It killed family and friends, dislodged my whole community, and everyone I ever knew scattered to the four winds.
A dragon, you say?
Yes. That fucking dragon. And he gets all fucking angry and like driven. He says, I will end that fucking dragon, and I will wear him as a fucking set of armor.
Is there any way that Ollie would know enough
Oh
to...
shit.
Is there any way that Ollie would know enough to ask what color the dragon is? Is that just common knowledge? That
I don't even know from my notes, so that'd be
Okay.
based on Kai.
What?
I was just curious if Ollie would know enough about dragons to ask the question, what color was it?
I might, because that's part of my notes. Ogma's this all-seeing God of knowledge, and I spent years learning about the lore of pretty much everything.
Give me a history check, both you guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to take a quick bio. I can't hold it.
Go, 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 go.
Sure.
God. Oh, Ollie knows something.
Let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back after that.
Sounds good.
I really feel like I should have a bonus to history. 'Cause
Right?
I serve a God of knowledge, and I don't know shit.
I guess the God of knowledge knows that you know what you need to know.
Jesus.
That sucks.
That God taught me about stealth, survival, perception, medicine, and how to be fast. Damn. Lore of the multiverse, my ass.
You got a
It's more
point.
like sometimes you just can't remember shit.
We are human. Well, some of us.
I feel like dragons would be a fascinating subject to remember things about.
Right?
I fell asleep while we talked about fucking dragons.
Yeah, right.
I don't
Everybody
remember.
turns and looks at you. What's wrong with you?
Aiden raises his hands and orders a drink. I need ale.
You're like, I'm no God of knowledge.
His head down in ale, he just mentions, I'm still learning.
Nice.
So I have a +3 in animal handling, so I think one of my next levels up, I'm probably going to go for that.
Go for what?
Animal handling. I'm gonna get a pet.
Oh, fuck yes.
Get a bear.
Fuck no.
Trinket!
Get a wolf.
Trinket!
Get a wolf. I might get a falcon.
I was gonna say, I'd go for a bird, man. That might really come in handy.
Wolves and falcons both. Either one would come in pretty handy.
I agree.
Wolves for tracking and birds for scouting.
It will probably be a while before we as a party have any reliable flying utility, so having a bird would probably serve us pretty well.
With that comes, I need to also invest at some point into animal speak, so that if I do get a bird or a wolf, they can tell me what they see, what they smell.
Oh, that's wicked.
Yep. So, like, in this case, if I had a falcon and I had animal speak, I would just send our falcon north ahead of us to see what we're about to run into.
Yeah, totally. It's got to have a good perception. I think we're all back, or is Kai on break still?
Are you back?
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Ollie?
I'm here.
Oh, green.
Cool.
Green?
The color of the dragon.
Oh, okay. Can I get some information on what that means? I mean, Hind would know, but it's
They,
not in my notes.
prefer to live in forests, and they spit acid. Or no, is it acid?
Poison.
Gas. Poison gas, right?
Right.
The black ones are acid.
That's right, yes. So
Okay, gotcha. Alright, yeah, so Hind is very emphatic on, if not this time, then at some point, that dragon dies, and Hind is going to fucking wear that thing.
No, wait a minute. Are you seriously telling me that we're about to go dragon hunting?
No,
Later,
no.
much later.
I think
Thank
we
you.
need to hold off on that.
It's a good idea.
Hind's not like, I'm gonna go kill that dragon now. He's just saying that we're gonna be careful in Thundertree now, but at some point, he's fucking killing that dragon. He's very serious about that.
Putting down his mug of ale, Aiden looks around and says, "Dragons aside, off to Thundertree then."
okay. So
Do
somebody.
we really want to go to Thundertree where there's a dragon?
Well, that druid is there, and if anyone can
druid's
protect
there.
us from a dragon, it'd be him.
And it's
Well,
on the way
actually,
anyway.
the dragon is in Mount Hotnow, north of Thundertree. It's not in Thundertree.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No?
So Mount Hotnow erupted, and that kind of almost destroyed Neverwinter.
Oh, I'm getting the two confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Thundertree was overrun by orcs, I believe it was. And there's rumors that a dragon has now moved into there, and that used to be your home, so you're like, fuck that dragon, get out of my home.
So we need to get into Thundertree and see a druid and hopefully not encounter a dragon. Dope.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. I did get those two confused. Mount Hotnow erupted, making my people flee the town, but the dragon now lives there and has kept my people from returning. So I'm still very hot on killing that dragon, but it wasn't the dragon that came in and ruined everything. It was the mountain.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still a little confused. Did the volcano have anything to do with Thundertree at all?
No. Partially, you're getting it mixed up. Mount Hotnow almost wiped out Neverwinter.
Okay.
Not
It says, when nearby Mount Hotnow erupted, my parents fled, carrying me in my infancy from Thundertree. Mount Hotnow erupted, and that scared us out of Thundertree.
Okay, yeah.
Then,
So,
years later, the dragon has taken up residence.
Here's the description. Near the place where the Neverwinter River emerges from Neverwinter Wood stands the abandoned village of Thundertree. And Hind would have known this, and you guys in the area would have known this too. Once it was a prosperous community on the outskirts of the forest, wealthy from the work of its woodcutters and trappers. Then 30 years ago, the eruption of Mount Hotnow to the north devastated Thundertree. In the wake of the national disaster, a plague of strange zombies swept over the area, killing or driving off any who had survived the eruption. Though most of the zombies have long since crumbled to dust, strange magic permeating this area has mutated local vegetation into new and dangerous forms. Few people dare to venture into the ruined village now, and those that do seldom stay long, with two notable exceptions: rumors of the druid, and there seems to be rumors of a dragon also being there.
Oh boy.
Still going there?
Well, that certainly clarifies things.
Jesus.
She a druid.
I don't
There's-
know, that's
Well,
scary.
and the druid may also know where Wave Echo Cave is. So,
That's
Which is
true.
the ultimate goal.
I am extremely concerned about Gungren.
yeah, me too.
Well, he's my cousin.
Yeah.
And if a
Family is the
drow
most
has him,
important
you
thing.
can be sure he's being tortured.
We can stop in Neverwinter, do some shopping, and ask about the druid so we don't end up in the wrong place.
I suppose that's true.
And stop where?
Neverwinter. The road takes us there anyway.
Sure. yeah.
Kinda.
It's kind of out of your way, though.
Yeah, it's about a day or
Couple
two out of
days,
our
yeah.
way.
Well, you'd
So
rather...
you can move 5 hexes a day. So why don't you show me where you're moving day 1?
Gotcha.
Can anybody move that?
We can send a ping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
There you go.
5
Try
hexes?
that again.
There we go.
That's 4. That's 5.
Oh, I was going by the road.
Right. Oh, I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wouldn't 5 be more like right there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, if you stay on the road, that'll be your first day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Aiden and Hind, roll me a d20, please.
Hey!
Okay. An uneventful day.
Cool.
Even with a
So-
30. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Ollie and Kemmler, roll d20s, please. Oh, Kemmler.
Oh, man.
You messed up. Your natural 20.
Third 20 tonight.
Do you not want to roll 20s for this?
I have no idea what he's doing, but apparently it's bad.
I got a critical encounter.
Great.
That is not what I
XP,
rolled.
boys. Here we go.
So the second day that you're traveling, you see a horse running towards you, and it has the remains of a wagon kind of being dragged behind it.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Hind
Just
steps
watch it
in.
go by.
Hind steps in front of the horse and tries to stop it.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
It's past you by now.
Oh.
It was running full sprint all the way out. It just comes over a hill and just flies right past you guys.
Oh shit.
you don't
We've
see
got
that
to
every
find
day.
out where those came from. Let's go.
Yeah, we get to
Yeah,
the top
sure.
of the hill and take a look, see what we see.
1 second. Man, these maps are huge. Move you guys over to it. So you come up over the hill, and the woods off to the east side of the road. You see just like this large shape moving into it, and you're hearing like screams of people, and there's just debris littered all over the road, and then all the way up there. Give me a perception check, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Kemmler's tying his shoes.
Hind, you are absolutely convinced that you recognize the shape of an ogre.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Did I roll perception?
No, you didn't.
You guys killed one of those the other day. What's the problem? It's just one, right?
Oh yeah, just one that took like 25 arrows.
We can handle just one, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, just one and a horde of orcs. What's up? See what else we got.
So, I'm sorry. Where are we seeing this? It's off the path.
Yeah, so the road kind of came up over a hill, and then this is going off-road up into the woods.
And the ogre's going that way.
Yeah, he seems to be like kind of carrying something on his back too, and you're
Right.
hearing screams from that direction.
Yeah, Hind definitely says, we gotta go help those people.
I agree, let's go.
And I high-five Kemmler and I take off running.
Aiden takes off after Hind.
I'm right behind him.
Cursing and halfling the whole way.
Kemmler should lead the way.
Bleppin, schleppin, reppin, fleppin, ogres, bleppin, schleppin, dep.
Flippin' schleppin' need a 20 to hit me, flippin' schleppin' me.
Dude, our new DCs or ACs are gonna make this a hell of a lot easier.
I don't know about that, we'll see.
I do know about that. I know all about that.
Gotta go last.
That's my armor class.
What the hell?
Hey, look!
Okay, so
Hind mind.
this is the scene you see before you. Across the little river that's there, more of a creek. You see the ogre kind of walking up towards a group of stones and what looks like it's like an open campfire that is kind of burned out.
Okay, we're hearing screams from that direction, right?
Muted ones now and less than before.
Uh-oh.
Hind is running full tilt that direction.
Yep, same.
Yep.
Okay, Hind, you're
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, we're not in combat yet, huh? Okay.
yeah, we are. So
Oh.
you can dash if you want to do another one.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's me.
Yep.
Sorry, my map is clogging my screen here.
Wait, we would have
There you
we would have rested, so we're all at full health.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a couple days.
Oh, God damn it. Hold on.
Good catch, Kemmler.
For days. Mine was 4. I like 5. It was better than 4. Still last.
Okay.
And one last thing, Kai. I need you to fix my warhammer.
No, don't want to just water you noodle them.
I punched the ogre.
Whack!
The ogre gets mad.
He giggles a little.
There you
That would be pretty funny. All right, Ollie.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
you're
going to
moving,
run up
okay.
behind that tree there and use my cunning action to hide.
Okay, roll me self.
Nice.
And then I'm going to take a shot at the ogre with my bow.
+7? Jesus.
Do you have line of sight? Kind of tree.
Do I have line of sight?
laden.
Looks like you
It's
should.
a short bow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can kind of aim it under the 2 trees you're next to and then between the others.
It's right at the edge of my range. Okay, so no disadvantage or anything on that shot then?
So it's 80 feet away.
Right, and that's 80's the first.
Yeah, no,
Portion on
that'll
the
be
bow.
short then.
Okay.
22 to hit. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I get sneak attack because I'm hidden?
Beautiful.
Damn.
10 damage.
Here we go.
I'm going to stop asking eventually. It's just I'm going to double check.
So you hear
Alright.
like he kind of growls, and as he roars, you see what looks like an arm fall out of his mouth.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh.
Hind is pissed.
And then I'm gonna use a dash move.
Okay.
You can shoot from there. You don't have to get closer.
I don't have line of sight.
If he did.
All
you
he did.
Well, he's shooting directly through 3 large trees, and he was kind of shooting between 2 of them.
Oh,
he was-
okay.
He was shooting between, the 2 that are.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have
So,
line
like,
of sight.
right
So
there,
I'm gonna
maybe?
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Ogre time. What was that?
Click the wrong button, sorry. He has absolutely no idea that Ollie's there. But he does see Hind running around the corner. And from his belt, he pulls what looks like a toothpick and rears back and throws it towards you.
What looks like a toothpick.
It's actually a full-size javelin, but in his hands.
Oh, God, it's a fucking javelin! Yeah!
Yes.
He's then gonna rush towards you.
Fucking
Well,
javelins.
Oh, he can actually. Wow.
I'm getting motherfucking tired of these
A
motherfucking
fucking
javelins on this
toothpick?
motherfucking quest.
It's
these,
actually a javelin. Fuck!
these motherfucking javelins in my motherfucking chest.
I'm still holding
Kemper.
it.
You still have that bloody javelin.
Yep, it's in my hands.
Yep.
So Kemmler is gonna run forward to here, and I am going to cast Bless.
Nice. This should make this fight a lot easier.
Fuck yes.
I'm gonna bless the 3 of you guys.
You're the best.
Bestest.
Best in the West.
Let's fuck this thing up, Pasha.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Bless.
I will serve you some
I bless you,
distracting
my
strikes.
children.
My children. All right. So I'm gonna work my way. Can I move my way to like right there, or would that tree stop me?
Yeah, you can go under.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him from the side there. I'm gonna swing with Talon. Come on, Talon. Yes.
There it is.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna also spend my superiority die with distracting strike. I add that to the damage roll, and then the next attack against it by one of you guys gets advantage. Wham! Did it add the? No, it didn't. It should add a D8 to the damage. There we go. So it's 10 total damage.
And then there's the advantage.
All right.
Did you give him the extra 5? I didn't drag that over.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
And that's me.
Every point counts.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash all the way up in front of him, and then attack.
It's not Kemler's turn.
That's me. No. What?
Well, he'd moved on you, and you had moved, so
I'm
I
sorry.
clicked on.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. That works.
So all these beelining to this guy.
Yeah, and I've got advantage on that. Was that right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Hind within 5 feet.
Wow.
And sneak attack because Hind's there.
You dropped a 2, dude.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yes!
damn, dude. Just this
20.
fucking halfling wrecking shit.
Yeah. So, what happens with that attack?
I'm slashing at his ankles. I want to, shit, now I can't remember the word for it. Hamstring him.
Incapacitate him?
So,
God, knock him out.
You notice that he's got kind of like almost armor plating on. It looks like kind of leather, but then like just chunks of like other people's armor just all around him. But Ollie has obviously found a weak spot in the legs and is totally gone for it.
Clearly.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I've got.
Want to get that extra point of damage you missed? The single point?
Gee, every point counts.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm hidden from the ogre.
Roll me stealth check.
With what?
It's under skills, stealth, down towards the bottom.
Oh,
Is that his action?
No.
Okay.
Bam! Nat
Nobody
20.
knows where you are.
alright.
All of a sudden,
So, can I get
Aiden!
an
Aiden!
advantage?
Yes, as an unseen attacker, you would have advantage on this attack.
You bless Aiden and he disappears.
I'm also blessed. So,
It's there.
targets.
It's applied.
Oops, ogre. Alright, so that, and then...
Gee, you got all kinds of dice to your shit. You're gonna roll an extra day here, and you're gonna get modifiers for that, and this and that.
And one of those, couple of these.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ! You got a paragraph of modifiers there. That's a complete sentence. My-
You did click advantage, right?
Yes.
My God. Oh, are you kidding me? You dropped a 1. Dropped a 1, kept the 5.
The advantage saved you from rolling a 1.
So stupid.
Oh my God.
That's some bullshit right there.
Wow.
So, I like
Like one of
almost like
those-
smoke obscures Aiden, and everyone loses sight of him. And you just, there's like this silent kind of ticking countdown. And then you hear the twang of the bow, and then his arrow just like spins in a circle. And just bounces off the guy's head.
Nice.
That shit fucking stupid.
Damn.
I'm so pissed right now.
Nat 20 stealth.
Modifiers rolls an 8.
You nat 20 the stealth and then you throw the arrow like a fucking stick.
So the ogre is going to try and play cricket with Ollie here.
Oh man.
Come on, Ollie.
Son of a bitch.
Rears up his great club and kind of just swings it low and wide. At Ollie. And
14 to
misses.
miss. Nice.
Nice.
And he only gets one attack. Okay.
Kemmler.
All right. let's
Kemlinator.
see. So Kemmler's gonna run forward, because that's my maximum run range. 25 feet. And I'm going to hit this thing. You ogre. Hammer.
20 to hit.
Tyler just runs up and is like this.
Clang.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, snap.
Woo!
Damn.
That hits.
Damn.
Mac.
7 more damage. Nice work.
All right. Now I've got a hammer.
Oh, so it's like a summoned weapon that shoots at him?
Yep. It lasts for a minute.
That's wicked. Nice work.
Yep, 1 minute. So every round I can do that again.
Well, no. So as a bonus action on further rounds, you can move it up to 20 feet and have it attack again.
Right. That's what I mean. Every round I can do that again, essentially.
That is wicked. Good choice.
Indeed.
Bless and spiritual weapon. Our fucking dwarf is a beast.
Dude, I told you.
Pass it, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Hind is gonna move right here, rogue status, I guess, because he still doesn't
Why are you moving? Just smack it.
seem to think I'm worth looking at. Thank
Okay,
you.
circling around him.
Yep, perfect. And so Ollie, is your critical strike only on your attack actions, or like if I were to use commander strike to forego my attack to make you attack instead, would you get sneak attack on it?
Once per turn.
Yeah. So I couldn't do it again until my turn.
It'd be on his turn once per turn.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. All right. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing Talon at the ogre.
Well, no, so it's not like once per his turn, it's once per turn.
Oh, really?
So since this is your turn, I'd say he would be able to get it.
Okay. When you put it that way, that makes sense.
That actually sounds right, because otherwise it would say reps per round.
Or once per your turn, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Something like that. Wording
Okay.
is key.
So that's definitely what I want to do. I'll spend a superiority die. Ollie, go ahead and attack him, and add my D8 to your attack roll. Bam!
Oof.
Okay.
So do I just scroll up in the modifier thing here to 8?
No, I'm sorry. It's the damage.
The damage?
Yeah, add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Oh, okay.
So hit, because that's 8 damage you're going to get.
Beautiful.
Fucking hells.
That is awesome.
Bam! Plus
Did I
8.
do that
On
right?
top of the 8, so with
I
29.
added the 8. That's for the plus 11.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Beautiful.
Wow.
That's me. Actually, no, I'm gonna action surge. But I can't do that again, because as we established, it's once per turn. So I'll go ahead and swing my Talon at the ogre. And I hit him.
10.
That bless.
It's that bless did it, yeah.
So then I'm gonna spend one more die. Nah, fuck it. I'll just go ahead and do the damage. Cool. Alright. Done.
Holly and Kemmler are giving you dexterity saves.
Ooh.
So Ollie manages to duck out of the way, but when Hind hits him from behind, the ogre sort of, burps, and out comes what appears to be a torso, and
Oh!
lands on on Kemmler.
Gross.
Oh, Moradin's beer.
Okay.
Oh God, it's Ollie again.
I know, right?
Uh,
Just please check my work. I feel like I'm. This is crazy and powerful. It just seems crazy. But I've got sneak attack again.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's people within 5.
Okay, I am going to get fancy here then, and I'm going to slip between his legs and try to climb his back with both my short sword and dagger.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
More
give me an
than
acrobatics check.
beard. No, his torso.
Damn.
Oh, what the fuck?
Look at
Okay.
those rolls, though.
Fuck yes.
Wow. So he's swatting ineffectually at you and can't stop your climb.
Bamf.
We have the best halfling ever.
Fuck yeah.
Aw.
Aw.
Still got the dagger though. Oh, I didn't target him. Just can't get a good
Aw.
grip on him though.
Damn.
You keep running into the metal plates on his back.
It was
It's made it
impressive, though.
easy enough to climb, but you know.
All right.
Aiden.
So
Alright, let's try this
I
again.
took off your sharpshooter.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to use that, go ahead and just apply that again. But everything else is still there.
Alright. Trying this again. Alright.
Fucking so many modifiers.
Am I still hidden from the ogre?
Yeah, do you still get advantage?
Not after that horrible shot last time.
I mean, he's still like going after Ollie. I don't think he even noticed the arrow.
No, you're good, man. Just.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
Dope.
Yeah, 20.
Nice. There it is.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna hold on as this guy's going down.
Oh yes, he's gonna go down, isn't he?
Fucking hell.
We didn't take any damage.
True.
Not a single bit.
He got 3 attacks and he missed all 3
Worse
times.
Smacking Kemmler in the face.
Hind, give me a dexterity save, and Ollie, give me a acrobatics check.
Yeah, that's fair. I did get barfed on.
This is the best I've ever rolled.
My modifier still says +3. It shouldn't be that, right? Because I'm wearing chain now.
No, that's just to your armor class. You still get the dexterity saves. Still have that.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, it works.
So yeah, so Ollie basically just like twirls around, braiding the guy's hair as he rides him down, and then Hind just kind of like sidesteps out of the way, and there's this huge thud as a ton of just dead meat just lands right where you guys were standing.
And Hind immediately starts looking around, muttering, "Dark Souls? Dark Souls? Dark Souls? Dark Souls?"
Not a single point of damage, right?
Sees absolutely nothing.
Perception, that's right. Let's see.
Because that is the first fight we've been engaged in where death wasn't a significant possibility.
I don't know.
Right?
If he had gotten lucky and rolled a crit, that might have taken one of us out in one hit.
That's true. Ollie could have got smashed really quickly there.
I feel like a
Do you,
rabid squirrel going up some guy's pant leg or something.
Right? It was cool, though.
where's my tables button?
Yay for that +5 on my perception.
Did they take away my tables? No, they're there. So do you guys want me to peel back the curtain real quick?
Sure.
Sure.
So I tripled this guy's hit points and I almost doubled his AC.
Just
We still
to
brought him down.
just to make it a fair fight.
Yeah, and it still wasn't.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
We're beastly overpowered.
Dude, we got attacked by 4 kids in armor that were red brands, and they almost fucking killed us. I'm okay with us fucking winning a fight.
And taking
Yeah.
0 damage when last time we fought one, we fucking kept getting smashed by it.
To be fair, it was five orcs and an ogre,
And an orc
Said
boss.
it.
and one was an orc boss. So,
That's why Hind is like hysterical looking for any other targets, but I guess he forgot to open his eyes when he started to look.
I don't know. To be fair, that was pretty awesome.
That
We
was
just
fucking
blindsided
wicked.
the fuck out of that ogre.
Now that we all have our level 3 benefits.
Just run down the hill, and the ogre's like, "Whoa, huh? Oh, what was that?"
Holy shit, that's a lot
All
of
of a
dice.
sudden, arrow, dagger, sword, arrow to the head, dead.
I'm
Okay.
honestly,
Yet another amazing kill shot.
yeah. I am honestly. I keep going back and looking. Am I doing this right? Yeah, that's what it says.
Yep, that's what it says.
Dude, you are an assassin.
Dude, it's so funny because poor Ollie, level 1 and 2, it was a struggle for you to pull anything off. Then you hit level 3 and immediately you're just massacring shit. I love it.
Alrighty.
So we're good? Hind takes a look up here and sees what he sees.
Oh, we rolled those perception checks for the dead ogre.
I was just looking for more targets.
Ooh. With that in mind, with you going in and doing melee like that, I have some awesome shit for you, Ollie, that you're gonna like.
Oh, yeah, what's
That's my perception for the fire pit and whatever's around it.
You've got plenty of perception there.
Okay.
After we rest, I'm gonna get a level 1 spell called Shield of the Faith. It's a bonus action, and it gives you spell that gives you 2 bonus armor class points.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
nice.
Damn.
Yes, you're gonna need it if you're gonna be daggering people in the back of the head.
So when you're looking around, you do find kind of scattered all around several gems all around, a bunch of coins, a couple hundred or so, and then you do also find a ring.
Ooh, another ring.
I go for the ring.
Boy, he's been busy, hasn't he?
Yeah, it seems to be a ring that has kind of 2 crossed feathers on it.
Arcana check
Sure.
to see what it does. Yes!
Nice.
Oh, there's actually an image.
Awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, you
I
didn't
know
see
what
it?
that
I got
is.
an error message.
Yeah, we see it. Yep.
I can see it.
That's cool. I like that.
It's like a feather bent in a circle with a gold band wrapped around it.
Yeah.
What's it
I
do?
guess it's 2 feathers.
I don't know. What do you think it does?
My Arcana check does nothing?
19.
I got 19.
Oh, yeah. So you take you kind of just fiddle with it for a while, and all the way back down to the thing, and you finally figure out that it is a ring of feather falling.
Feather falling. Interesting.
Well, I guess it says what it does right on it, right?
Yeah, it makes you fall slower, I guess.
Yeah. So when you fall wearing this ring, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling.
Well, I'm gonna bring it over to Ollie and say, of all of us, I think this might fit you the best.
I agree.
high.
Oh, I'll take it then. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Indeed.
Oh, you could use that to climb real high and then jump on people.
Do you guys just want to like say you're gonna sell the
Fucking
gems?
assassins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow, that was a lot of gems.
So what happened?
Holy shit.
That
There's
ogre
bits of
ate
people
them.
all around.
We didn't get there
We
in time.
didn't make it.
You found one body kind of over by the log bridge, and then he kind of puked up the other one.
Wow.
Well, at least he won't do it again.
Hind is visibly saddened.
God, just
I
think.
say that we build a pyre for what we can find here,
I agree.
Yes.
and then camp out for the night.
Guys, just think. It wasn't a week that we passed this way. He could come after us.
A week ago, we might have lost.
A week ago, we would have died.
So that treasure was generated from the Dungeon Master's Guide treasure. You guys rolled 100 on the 1 out of 100 thing.
Wow.
Wow.
I was gonna say, we each got 68 fucking gold out of that. That is a ton of gold.
Wealthy.
We had 68, but then you also got 38. So the 68 was from selling the gems. And you got 38
I've
just
got
from the coins.
I've got 300 gold points.
Our party total is up to 1,024.
I'm at 134 gold. Sad face.
Aw.
Oh, that's okay. We spend the gold fairly. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I'm all good.
All right. So, since that area is pretty much finished, yeah, we'll rest there for the night, and now that we're fresh, Heinz says, so we can either stop in Neverwinter to visit fully stocked shops and supplies, or we can head straight for Thundertree without any information.
I
Honestly,
don't know. I don't know if I want to go to Thundertree.
we're only a day out.
I guess.
I think we should go to Thundertree.
We don't know where that druid is.
We also don't know where that dragon is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever walked into a dragon, but those things are vicious.
And do we honestly think that somebody in Neverwinter's gonna know where the druid is? In the same town where a dragon is? I don't think anybody's gone to explore those ruins.
I think they'd know more than we do.
Fair point.
The guy's got to buy his food from somebody.
Well,
Not necessarily. He's a druid.
So he just goes out and kills wildlife?
Sure, why not?
Wildlife
just
could bring
eats
him food.
yeah, that
Right,
varies.
live
He
off the
probably lives
land.
off the land.
I kind of think just Thundertree. I don't think we're going to get any kind of information from anyone in Neverwinter about him.
Well, the only reason I can think to go to Neverwinter would be to talk to Sildar, and I don't even see any reason to do that.
We could ask him for reinforcements from the Lord's Alliance.
I suppose that's true.
If he wants us to go there, we can ask for support.
I can't.
It never
argue
hurts
with
to
that.
have some backup.
We're risking
The zombies.
zombies, flesh-eating plants, and a dragon. I think we should gather some foreknowledge here.
I have to agree with Hind.
All right.
So at least we have a direct destination in mind. So, the only descent is Holly.
Take
God damn it.
reinforcements to Thundertree?
I'm just saying, I don't think my aunt would send us there. We needed reinforcements.
That's true.
When's the last time your aunt went to Thundertree?
She just said that's where the druid is.
I think Kemmler should check his personal goals.
I think I should too, I guess.
I think you should always do what the DM thinks you should do.
Well, you know my motto: Thundertree's the place to be.
What the fuck?
Come on, let's go.
What does that even mean? What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
Why the sudden change in heart?
What the fuck?
Filling the rest of the party in on what you're thinking, you dwarf.
Goddamn dwarf.
I don't know. I guess Moradin just has something in store for us there. I think we should go
Aiden
to
looks at
Thundertree.
this dwarf incredulously, who's just broken out into insane laughter not 2 seconds before. Shakes his head, looks over at Hind and says, "Well, I guess Thundertree's the place to be."
Give me a survival check, Pete.
I don't want to hear it. You're getting visions from your god too.
Hind is incredibly apprehensive.
Oh no!
What just happened to me?
He just falls over dead.
You ate the wrong mushrooms.
So, well, you guys.
I just said Thundertree's the place to be and fell over dead.
Yep.
That is the vengeance of Moradin. I just gotta point out, whenever
Thundertree-
religious rolls, we get fucked.
Thundertree is the place to be. And not gonna lie, I'm just gonna die. Falls over dead.
So DM, what the hell just happened to me?
So as you guys are discussing where to be, you hear another cart approaching on the road.
Perception!
I mean, everybody sees the cart coming.
What's on the cart?
It looks like a traveling salesman, kind of, or a merchant coming down out of Neverwinter.
Oh.
No. I
I-
just rolled a 6 on survival and we have a traveling salesman. I don't like it.
It could be. You have to consider it could be the other way around, where a high roll is bad,
Could be.
and a low roll is like, oh, you rolled a 1? Oh, well, all of a sudden a giant box falls out of the sky and it's full of health potions.
Alright, so I guess Hind flags him down.
We may have to start rolling an hour,
I was
just so we don't
reading
know what
this-
we've rolled.
I was reading this today. I completely forgot about this, and it's not in my abilities. But clerics are supposed to have divine intervention. Right?
No. I mean, maybe. Like, eventually.
It's supposed to be stupidly hard until you get really high level, but I saw that today in a bunch of different
Beginning
things.
at
that I was
10th
looking at.
level, divine intervention. Beginning at 10th level, you can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf.
Nice. There you
And
go.
then there's
See?
paragraphs.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's all
That's
kinds
amazing.
of stuff. It's really hard, but
Here it is.
I forgot about it.
At 20th level, your call for intervention succeeds automatically. No roll required.
What the fuck?
At level 20, your god just...
Once every
We
7
need to make
days.
sure- we need to make sure fucking Kemmler stays alive to level 20.
Right?
You guys get attacked by a dragon.
I roll a
Oh, divine intervention.
I roll a perception. Well, you don't see anything. Alright, well, I call down my god. Okay, you see everything.
Also, can you imagine
that
what
really what
Ollie's
you
gonna
wanna
be
use
at
that
level
on?
20?
Was that a
No.
good 20? Hind roll a d6, and Ollie and Kemmler roll d100s.
How do I do that?
Right click on the 10-sided die and then do the percentage. there.
Ah, okay. $73.
Okay. It's a kind of a bent over older gentleman, and he kind of walks up and he just kind of like looks at you as he starts to pass you.
Oi,
Yeah,
how's it going there?
we wave him down.
He kind of comes to a stop as the wheels kind of shake a little bit. He's like, "Oh, hello! What are you doing here?"
Are you a merchant, good sir?
I've been a merchant before. I could be a merchant again.
Interesting answer. What would you be selling if you were interested?
Curiosities.
Not to interrupt, but just so you know, we were on our way to Thundertree.
I hear that's the place to be.
Oh my god.
Oh, quite the place to be.
Hind is confused and angry and bewildered all at once.
He looks at you. Moradin speaks. Shut up.
More bewildered, less angry.
Okay.
Aiden looks at the traveling salesman and says, "What wares would you be selling, good sir?"
He already asked that. He said curiosities.
I want to know what curiosities he's selling.
Well, we are interested in curiosities.
You could say we're curious.
I couldn't have said better myself.
Well, I have. Gotta find the right thing. Hold on.
This would be really cool if it's great, great stuff.
He's selling mutant hamsters.
He turns to Ollie and he says, you there. What is your favorite place?"
Favorite place? Vandal's kind of become home.
Not a specific place, but a type of a place.
I don't know. Forest?
I see, and he starts kind of digging through things. For you, I have this right here. He holds out a piece of what looks like candy, like a maple candy, and there's a bug that's preserved in it. You, however, seem to think that it's still alive.
Jurassic Park? Sorry.
What is that?
I'll step closer and take a close look at it.
And he kind of, puts his shoulder up against yours and holds it closer so that both of you are looking at it. He's like, "This is curious, isn't it?"
Yeah. I want to take just a glance. What else he's got in there? This feels weird now.
Do you like the sweets?
He's got a candy with a bug in it. What the fuck?
Somebody needs to do an Arcana check.
I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm gonna pass. I really want to get a good look at what else he's got in there that just seems weird.
Would it be Arcana or Perception to figure out what the fuck the candy is by looking at it?
Try Arcana.
Okay, Hind tries Arcana.
Damn, nice.
Bam!
Arcana all day on Hind.
So you agree that it looks like it's the bug is still alive, and you seem to think that there might even be like a sentience to it.
To the bug?
That's what you think?
In the candy.
Yeah.
I have more questions now. I got nothing. I don't know.
Are you gonna... I want to see what everybody else's gifts are.
Does he tell me any of that?
I lean over. I say you take the candy. It is.
Alright.
Hind is like, the bug looks really smart. Why the fuck would I say that?
Ollie's just kind of shaking his head a little bit. How much is it?
Ooh, I could make a deal. Say 200 gold. It's like, no, you wouldn't want to eat this. And he puts it back in his sack. And he looks at me. He says, you seem to embrace the death.
The death of what?
Many things, from the looks of it, right?
I embrace the death of my foes.
We have killed some shit.
Indeed, indeed. And he turns back around. And he digs through some more things. And he pulls out hold on a second.
And Aiden falls over dead.
I'm really curious as to what he's about to pull out. Because that is part of my chaotic good. Is I'm not. If somebody tries to kill me, I'm going to kill them.
Right.
So I embrace the death of my foes. So I'm
Yeah,
really
totally.
curious at this point.
He pulls out a little jar. Inside the jar, there seems to be ruby-hued scarab beetles that are kind of, fighting amongst themselves to get to the top of the pile and constantly going back and down. And he holds it out towards you. It's like, does this seem like what you would want?
Scarab beetles. An interesting item. What are you asking for it?
For this, 200 gold.
Holy shit. Hind coughs.
May I ask why so much for a couple of beetles?
Aiden considers for
They're
a
not
second.
just a couple of beetles. Do you see any other beetles around?
Aiden, I'm gonna do a, if he's asking about other beetles, does he mean other beetles in the jar? I'm gonna do a perception
He's like
check.
pointing to the world around you.
Do I see other beetles?
Just
No,
in
I
general?
don't see other beetles right now. I don't. To what do
My
you
point
refer?
exactly.
I don't follow.
I can see why you're no longer a merchant. You're very bad at this.
Aiden holds up his hand to stop Hind. I'm gonna roll a perception check on Aiden. I want to know more about these beetles.
Well, it would be try an Arcana check.
Oh, I don't have a bonus to Arcana. Alright. Arcana it is. I don't know
You
shit about the
believe there's
beetles.
something special about the beetles, but you're not sure what it would be.
Something special about the beetles.
Can you tell us anything about these beetles to make us want to buy them besides the fact that they're beetles?
Oh, they're for sale.
Hind completely loses interest.
Can I roll an insight check on this guy just to see if he seems like he's honest or if he's just a snake oil salesman?
As far as you can tell, he's genuine. He's possibly a little senile, but he has these curiosities and seems to generally want to sell them.
Hold on, let me look at my.
He turns to Kemper.
I've
He's
only
like,
got
"You-
134 gold.
You there? You would like these?" And he turns around and pulls out. It's like a small wooden box, but without a top. It's just more of like a tray. And there's a selection of looks like little vials of oil. One of them is missing its top, and there's this aroma of rose that comes from it. And he holds it up to you, and he's like, "This would interest you, would it not, as a healer?"
Are these healing salves?
You do see, kind of stuck between them, kind of holding them firm, are some bandages, but you're not entirely sure of their use.
How much would you like for them?
This one for you, a special price of 200 gold.
Jesus Christ!
All of us have an interesting decision here.
I don't.
Neither does Hind.
Nor I. I don't want the beetles.
Well,
Sounds like you've got a decision.
I'm gonna take the vials.
Oh, good. Thank you. And he kind of hands it over to you.
Thank you, I guess.
And he turns to Hind. He's like, "For you, I think you would like this." And he pulls out a little.
What, a
satchel,
whoopee cushion?
and he holds it out to you.
A satchel, huh? Okay,
Yes, open it.
I take it and I open it.
Inside are 4 healing potions.
Ah! Like just regular healing potions?
Yep.
I disdainfully go, "What would you ask for these?"
That would be 200 gold.
It's fucking hell.
Nope.
Well, actually, the
How much they
price
cost?
on each potion of healing is 50 gold. So,
Hang on. I want to check and see if they're real first. If this is some kind of illusion or anything like that.
yeah, good point.
Roll for disbelief.
Disbelief?
What would that
What?
be?
It's from like 2nd edition, 3rd edition, or
I was
something.
gonna say.
I mean, you can ask to try them, and they taste perfectly fine. And they are genuine items.
Seems like real deal.
Okay, I look at the rest of the party. Everybody kick in 50 gold?
Sure.
Nope.
Why nope?
I'm a healer. Why would I give you 50 gold?
You... Fair enough, Kemmler. And I smack my head like, what the fuck was I thinking? I'll put in 100.
I'll put in another 100. Granted, I get 2 potions.
How many did you say there were? 4?
Yes.
Besides, I've got
Okay.
my random assortment here.
Okay, so Ollie, you and I each put in 50. Aiden puts in 100. We each get 1. He gets 2. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'll put in 50.
All right, cool.
But I'm eyeballing this guy.
I think Ollie should, while he's distracted towards Hind, check the cart. Sneaky halfling.
Yeah, I do want to check the cart.
Okay, well, I spent my 50. I'm gonna add my potion of healing in real quick. I'm good. Thank you, old man. As I'm swirling it in front of him. These are really beautiful potions.
Thanks for the free satchel.
Oh, yeah.
Ollie.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain.
Well, we'll let you be on your way. Have a safe trip. There's ogres in these parts.
Ah, that's true. Yes, be very careful.
Is there anything for me to look for to roll or anything to just look around at what all he's got in there, where he may be coming from or going to?
Well, he's coming from Neverwinter. He's going to Leyleon or Leylon.
Where's Leylon?
It's the next road down south.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see anything else. I mean, he's kind of blocking
I see.
the view.
Okay.
Well, we know the healing potions were charged fairly and are genuine, so I've got no suspicion. Hind's good.
I say we rest for the night and test these things out.
Test what out? What exactly did you buy?
Kimler wants to know the same thing.
Okay. Where are you moving after this? To Thundertree, Neverwinter, or
Uh,
I think Thundertree.
bless you?
Thundertree's the place to
Thank
be.
you. Indeed, indeed, indeed.
okay.
Aiden and Ollie, roll me d20s, please. Alrighty. You
rolls.
guys make it to Thundertree.
Huzzah!
Okay. So who are we looking for here?
Hilarious in Pasha's voice. Okay.
I'm very apprehensive about just diving into possible zombie, possible Venus flytrap, possible dragon territory, because
Is
it's
that
the
what you
place.
think of when they say deadly fauna? Suddenly Venus flytrap.
Cause it's the place to be, I guess. Woo!
Just 1 second.
Ow! I bit myself.
Oh,
Ow!
ow, ow, man down. Oh, did you see that video I shared? The pickle Rick thing.
No,
I'm pretty sure I tagged you in it.
I just haven't been on Facebook too much today.
Oh, okay. Fucking soldiers all wrapped up in a whole bunch of gear. So he's like mummified in green. You can only see his face, and he's just laying there screaming, "I'm Pickle Rick! I'm Pickle Rick!" I haven't even seen that episode, and it was making me laugh my ass off.
All right, what next? What we doing?
Preparing the map.
Boy.
The Thunderstone map.
Thundertree!
That one. I need to go blow my nose. Hold on.
Holy shit, you do. I didn't think about this aspect. As I build my fighter, think about two related elements in my character's background. Where did I get my combat training, and what set me apart from the mundane warriors around you?
Indeed.
I don't know. I don't know where Hind earned all his fighting prowess.
But what about your fighting prowess sets you apart?
I don't know that either. I just changed everything about him, so it's all pretty new. I'll have to think on that.
So, as you approach the ruined town of Thundertree, the trail becomes an old the trail becomes an old overground lane winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you in the middle of the settlement rises a steep hill on which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and the adjoining cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and wends its way through the old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
YOLO.
Yay.
Hind is withdrawn and very serious. He turns and looks at Kemmler. Well, the place to be.
Who's
I
gonna take
suppose
point?
so.
I got an idea. Why don't you guys cover me? I'm gonna sneak up and take a peek in the windows.
Okay.
Nope.
I move right there. Pull out my bow.
Aiden also prepares his bow.
Can't
Why don't
tell
you guys all roll stealth for me?
Wait, we slept. Did we go sleep at one point?
Super stealthy.
Jesus, I dropped a 17 for a 1.
How'd you do that?
I have a armor penalty disadvantage on stealth.
Yay, 19.
Wow, he dropped a 19 and kept a 3.
God damn.
-1 for a 2.
Glad they're in the back.
It's that chainmail for you there.
I did do that, didn't I?
Oh man.
Fucking Aiden with a nat 20. Dude's invisible.
As you approach this cottage, you can see that like the roof's gone, the walls actually have holes in it. You can see through it. It's just all overgrown. You do hear it's kind of a chittering sort of sound coming from the front of the house, though.
Okay, I want to sneak around to the edge and take my mirror out and just poke it around the corner to see if I can see anything.
Oh!
A twig blight.
Well, they're not
You
Venus
see
flytraps.
It's not the two tall ones. It's the small little one there. Two of them kind of standing in front.
Are they about my height or smaller?
They're like really small.
Let's put this in proportion.
They're-
Is that
it's like a
tall
small
one
plant.
about human size?
The middle one would be about human sized.
So the tall one's a little taller than human.
Short ones are about knee height.
Yeah, and these they almost look like kind of like a woody shrub. They're like down into the dirt. They're just kind of like, you know, rocking back and forth a little bit.
And that one's just right around the corner for me.
Yes. Does not seem to notice
Okay.
you though.
I'm going to
take my short sword out and try to stab it from around the corner.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
Nice, 22 to hit.
Do I get advantage on that for stealth?
Not advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
Okay.
Bam! 15 damage.
Death.
You basically just reap him.
Instant death.
Okay, and I'll hold up a finger down towards the other guys, just to 2 to begin with, and then bring it down to 1, so they know I took one of them out.
Oh, okay. And Hind thinks it's a countdown and runs up to right here.
Yep, that sounds like Hind.
Oh man. Oh shit, a square is 10 feet now.
Is it really?
Referring to a larger square.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so you'll be able to move 3 squares.
Jesus.
Normally.
1, 2, 3. So I'd be right here.
I think it's referring to the larger square you're in, right?
Yeah, if you zoom in, they're cut into quarters.
Oh,
I think those are
okay.
normal size. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. So yeah, you're the right size for this. So if you zoom out, you'll see the darker squares, but each square that your character fits in, that's 5 feet.
Okay. So, I mean, he still would want to end up right about there. It's not that big a difference.
Sure.
But then he runs out there, but then he freezes when he sees that it's still a quiet scene.
The one on the other side of the path doesn't seem to react even to Hind, stumbling towards him.
Okay,
It is
then I'm
1 or 4 stealth.
gonna look back to Hind and just kind of nod, and I'm gonna sneak up again on this one.
And Hind's like frozen on one foot with his eyes huge. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
It doesn't seem to react as you approach.
Badass. That's a kill.
Flip.
Whew. Hind takes a deep breath and puts his feet down.
For some reason, everybody got an XP.
Nice.
Okay, well,
So close to level 4, guys.
Yeah, there's weeds everywhere here.
So
Are you?
Aiden's
Really?
gonna move up and take point
No, we
behind
have
Ollie.
1,300.
Just as quietly as I can. Do you guys want me to keep going?
yeah, I'll point at that next building to our south there.
Okay, I'll
I guess
move
I
up
should
one
move,
and
huh?
Yeah, you should probably
look in the
move.
window here. I'm assuming it's a window.
Aiden's gonna move up and take a look in this window.
So these are ruined side-by-side cottages. They look like they might have been homes of prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. All that remains are the collapsed walls and piles of debris. Several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins.
Nothing inside though.
Yep, Aiden's looking in this window over here.
No, not that you see.
Okay, I want to use my mirror and just take as good a look around inside as I can.
I mean, it's just there's weeds and debris and stuff everywhere.
Okay.
Let's keep
I'm
going.
gonna come back around towards Aiden and towards the next building. Around this way. And again, see if there's a window there that I can look into.
Again, it just seems like just a bunch of weeds.
Okay, and down to this one.
Oh, is that a...
Hind, when you get there, you feel a pinch in your leg.
Oh, shit. I look down. And I go, what the f...
Smack her!
Ouch.
As soon as that happens, you all start hearing kind of another chittering sort of sound and movement in the bushes all around.
Uh-oh. Initiative time?
Yes, please.
Yeah! Nat 20, bitch!
Not 20, bitch.
I like how me and you both fail our stealth rolls at the beginning, so we're both just like, as we walk up. Fuck, that's a lot of twigs. Oh, it's only 6. Okay.
Whatever, we smash them with hammer.
Yeah, I'm first, so I'm gonna go ahead and talon that one right there. Whack! That's a 14 to hit. And the damage. He dead.
You just kind of knock it off your leg, and it crumbles into dust.
Sweet.
Oh my.
I look over at Kemmler. What the f...
What is going on here?
These fuckers don't belong
So you
here.
see-
My people do.
So you see what looked like a brush in the thing kind of rip its roots up out of the soil and start moving towards you.
Isn't there a wall there?
It looks like there's a door. There's holes. They'll be able to get through.
Oh, okay.
Where's 10? There he is. This one closes in on Hind.
Ha ha ha!
Totally misses.
That chainmail, though, man.
Attach itself to Kemmler.
And Kemmler laughs.
No, just making attacks.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, what have I done?
What have you done?
This one connects. And Aiden, behind you, you hear some chittering sounds and cries of pain from your friends.
Yep. So I'm gonna move up 3 squares. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna end up right here. And I'm gonna thwack Blight 15.
Okay.
Give him a whack. Nice. 21 to hit. Dead. Beautiful.
Alright, Kemmler.
Turn around. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Nice. 22 to hit. Dead. Ollie, good sir.
Okay, can I see the one inside from there?
Yeah, the top one. 13.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my short bow and knock an arrow. Take time to line it up and let it loose on him. And I apologize for having to be really quiet here. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, you're
Will
good,
that
man.
still be considered within 5 feet of Kimmler?
Yes. And oh my god, it is late.
Yeah, I should be in bed right now.
Man, all these 19s.
I might have to go after we clear these twigs.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
good plan.
I really should too.
Fair enough.
Before we get deep into
Sneak
this
attack?
ruin.
Yeah.
Sneak attack guy.
Yes.
Blam.
Nice.
Instantly dead.
Get him, Hind.
Jesus. Alright, Hind.
Thwack it.
Hind gives him a thwack.
Oh.
Misses horridly. And then uses his. Fuck it. It's just fucking twig.
Action surge. Wow.
This one,
It's tough to resist, man. If I miss and that's my turn, I want to be like, action surge, whack! But who knows what else we're going to find in here.
just gets its roots stuck on the chainmail.
Uh,
Nice.
Ha! Me and Kemmler laugh. I love that shit, man.
Yeah. Things are flinging at us.
I'm
and we're
moving up
just
behind the
standing
twig.
there. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha.
And I think, yep, still have Hunter's Mark on it, so.
Nice.
With an 8.
Boom. Instant death.
Yeah, we're really strong, guys. Just want you to be aware.
Now, finally.
We're killing
Out of
twigs.
nowhere. Yeah, but like he said, you're getting hits on low shit. We are getting some serious buffs.
That's
Plus,
good.
it's insane. I can't believe that.
I'm not
dude.
even
It's
using
crazy.
my bow right now, which is +7. I'm using my +5 sword.
I can't even fathom. I'm gonna
Well,
move
I
on.
mean, considering our first 3 sessions where it was straight up Dark Souls, this is
That's true.
very different for us.
It was a tremendous step up in
feels so
ability at 3rd
dirty.
level.
Yeah, there really is.
Oh,
I
what?
didn't kill it.
Everyone turns and laughs at Kemmler.
Y'all are playing whack-a-mole with that goddamn twig. Stop playing with your food and kill it.
I couldn't help myself.
He's so cute.
I'm just so tired.
This little guy.
Come up to the
I
corner
just
and lean
dropped my
against the
hammer
wall.
on him and I hoped it would kill him.
You just hold it over him and drop it. I feel bad, so I'm gonna try to stab it,
Don't miss, Hind.
put it out of its
Hind,
misery.
Kemmler's having trouble
There
with
we
the
go.
the twig.
Don't roll a 1.
Like, I guess we could use some firewood.
Actually, a 1 might actually kill it. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Dead.
Actually, fire would have been very good. These guys are vulnerable to it.
Dead. Good to know.
They
Well,
got flame with the
I
first
loot
radiant
firewood
burn
from their
fire.
dead bodies. No?
Oh, sorry, what?
I said I loot firewood from their dead bodies.
They all had chainmail.
Right?
What?
Yeah, there's no things. These are just you know, personification of evil through plants. It seems.
Gotcha.
Alright, and with that, I need to go to bed.
Alright.
Yeah, that seems
All
like a
right.
good call.
Pick it up
Yeah.
Saturday then.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Saturday it is. That was a good session, guys.
Awesome.
Yep.
Indeed.
That'll be how most Wednesdays go. We'll have a pretty lengthy break in the middle, but we'll still get a good session in there.
Yeah, Saturday's the big session.
Yeah, totally.
Excellent.
And yeah, this week I'll be fine for Saturday, but next week Friday I'll be moving. So I'm pretty sure I can still work in my session, but that just depends on how well I get the new router hooked up and whether the internet company holds their promises or not. But this week everything will be smooth.
Excellent.
All right, guys, that was fun. We'll see you